At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back, always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma, offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Krotz, Lowry & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business, and remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashion Wildcats. Go Cats!
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and off.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Upper crust wood-fired pizza.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord, and I started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
And hello again, everyone. Chris Lincoln, Grant Merrill, here on the Score Little TV network, bringing you live action of the Tournament of Champions. We move to the afternoon, evening rounds, the final 4 games of this 3-day festival of high school basketball. It's a invitational tournament. This is the 56th year. It was canceled last year because of COVID, of course. But back and running up again this year with 8 of the outstanding girls, 8 of the outstanding boys teams across Oklahoma, representing all classes from A to 6A. Our 3rd place game in the ladies bracket features the Holland Hall Dutch against the Norman Lady Tigers. Starting lineup for Holland Hall: Mia Fugate, 5'4" junior; Elsie Hill, 5'8" junior; Ava Greer, 5'10" senior; Sophia Regalado, 5'10" junior; and Kalea Johnson, a 5'8" junior. For the Norman Lady Tigers, it is Shane Roberts, a 6'1" senior; Alicia Henderson, 5'8" junior; Jackie Rollins, 6'1" senior; Jordan Rollins, a 6'1" junior; and Nessa Begay, 6'1" junior center post player. Officials for this afternoon's 4 o'clock tip: Jennifer Johnson, Reagan Bowler, Allison Fry. Holland Hall in their home white uniforms. For the Dutch, trimmed in red. Norman Tigers in their road black uniforms. Norman across the front with orange trim, orange numbers. This is the start of the afternoon evening session. 4 games left in the 2021 Tournament of Champions. About to jump it up here. Norman and Holland Hall. Norman, the tip goes in the backcourt, picked up by the Norman Tigers. Alicia Henderson brings it across the timeline, gives off to Jackie Rollins. Rollins to Nessa Begay. She's a late change in the starting lineup for Coach Frankie Parks. Pass down the lane, tipped away, stolen by Holland Hall. Lead pass comes over to Elsie Hill. Hill now pulls it back, waits for her teammates to come across the center court line. Then to Mia Fugate. On the left side, Ava Greer. Ball tip, control though still by the Dutch. Mia Fugate gives off to a long 3-point shot by Elise Hill. Won't go. Rebound comes down to the Tigers. That was big Jordan Rollins who pulled it down. Back the other way. Layup up and in for the Tigers. That's Jordan Rollins, 6'1" junior. Scores the first bucket of the game. Norman up on Holland Hall, 2-0. Here come the Dutch back. Elsie Hill. Now to 23, Sophia Regalado. Back it goes to Hill. Starts down the center line, comes back again. Push there. Outside it goes. Ava Greer. Greer between the circles. On the left side, Elise Hill. A 3-pointer for Elise Hill. And the Dutch jump in front, 3-2 here. Holland Hall of Class 4A. Norman ranked number 6 in the state in Class 6A. Tigers Nessa Begay. Inside the basketball comes, goes up with a shot, won't go. Tipped out, Holland Hall has it. Back come the Dutch, Elise Hill. Down the right sideline. Tops pulls it back. Mia Fugate. Back it goes to Ava Greer. Through the lane, Greer stops, takes a shot, no good. Tigers pick it up. That's Alicia Henderson on the run. It's 2-on-2. She runs down the lane, tries to get up with a shot, and is going to be fouled. She'll go to the free throw line. The foul on Mia Fugate of Holland Hall, number 15, and to the free throw line. Free throw up and in. Alicia Henderson has one more coming. Tip, no good on the free throw. Tipped out of bounds. And it's going to stay with Norman. Tigers under their own basket, waiting for the pass in, and it comes to Shane Roberts. Roberts gives it back to their playmaker, Alicia Henderson. Drives down to the corner, drops it off there, up the baseline it comes. It's stolen away. Holland Hall's Ava Greer stole the basketball, then dropped the ball on the floor. It goes, battle for it there. Whistle, tie up, and it's going to go alternating possessions. Holland Hall will get it on the turnover. In for Norman comes number 20, Olivia Watkins. She'll replace Nessa Begay. Holland Hall into the front court. Pass into the lane, knocked away. Saving it for Holland Hall was Kalia Johnson. Long three-point shot, no good by Sophia Regalado. And it's picked up by Norman. Back come the Tigers. Alicia Henderson drives, lays it off the right side. Three-point shot on the way, no good for Jordan Rollins. Bounced off the rim, picked up in the far corner by Sophia Regalado. Across the 10-second line she comes, down the right sideline. In the corner, drops it for Ava Greer. Back on top, it comes now to the Dutch, number 32, Kalia Johnson. Sophia Regalado. Over it goes to Elise Hall. Hall down the lane, right-handed layup is up and in. And Holland Hall has their first lead at 5-3. Norman on the drive, whistle, and tie up. Elise Hill grabbed the ball as she ran by, but they say nope. It's going to be a foul call first on Sophia Regalado. And once again, Alicia Henderson will be at the free throw line. Shooting two, hits the first one again. Another one coming. She makes this one, will be tied at 5-5. Hits that one as well, and we're even at 5 with 4:46 left, opening quarter. Here come the Dutch. Down the right side. Ava Greer. Out to pass goes to Sophia Regalado. Back to Fugate. Around the left side now it comes. Pass inside. Battle for the ball on the floor. Whistle. And we're going to call a jump ball. And the alternating possession goes to Norman. So turnover against the Dutch. Here come the Tigers again. Oh, pass too hard from Aaliyah Henderson. Right through the hands of Shane Roberts, out of bounds. A turnover against Norman High School. Dutch coach Crystal Lawson giving you instructions as his team comes to us into front court. Ava Greer, pass inside. Goes to Sophia Regalado. In the lane again. Stop, jump shot, up around and in by Kalia Johnson, the 5'8 junior. Hits it. Long pass down court. Tigers have an easy layup underneath. Spins out, though, won't go. Replay by Jordan Rollins. She can't get it. Now, nice shot, though, by Shane Roberts. So, two inside misses by Rollins. And Shane Roberts hits the jumper. We're tied again at 7. Fugate. Jumper taken now off the left side of the rim by Lisa Hill. Whistle. And they called a foul on Holland Hall. Is going to give the ball back to Norman here in the backcourt. Henderson, cut off there by Holland Hall's Mia Fugate. Bounce pass, too far. Not be able to reach it is Jordan Rollins. And it will be a turnover. And back comes Holland Hall. Coach Lawson making a change, sending in Miranda Davis, the 5'9" junior. She'll be replacing Sophia Regalado. Elise Hill brings the Dutch across the court. Fugate in the left corner. Back it comes on top to Johnson. Now to the right side. Ava Greer drops it underneath. That's number 5, Davis. Couldn't get a shot up. Back out to Fugate it goes. Around the left side. In the lane. Ava Greer can't get her shot up, but here comes a nice shot in by the loose reserve. Miranda Davis just came in the game. The 5'9" junior got loose near the baseline on the right side and shot it in. Lady Tigers on the drive and knocked away from the driver, Olivia Watkins. Going to be a foul on Holland Hall. They're going to whistle number 5, Miranda Davis, for the call. And at the free throw line, shooting 2. Foul to the act of shooting is Olivia Watkins. She's just a freshman, a 6-footer. Free throw hits the back of the rim, bounces off, no good. One more coming. Watkins' second free throw. This one no good. Bounce off the right side. Rebound pulled down there by Miranda Davis. Back we come the other way. Pass in the corner. Open for a moment there for the shot. Hill couldn't take it, but now a driving shot. Well done. 32. Kalia Johnson on the drive and the layup. And Holland Hall out to an 11-7 lead now. Their best lead so far in the early going. Bounce pass inside. Backing in is Rollins. Rollins can't get it. Rolls off the right side. Coming down with it. Elise Hill, she brings him right up back up the court on the left side. That's Ava Greer. In between the two circles, Fugate. Now we look the right side. Here goes Miranda Davis. Davis stops, pops, out the rim, no good. Tip, no good. It's going to roll out of bounds. It'll go to Norman High School. Kalia Johnson tried in there for a tip, along with Sophia Regalado, but no good, out of bounds. And back comes Norman High School now. Tigers in road black, trimmed in orange. Whistle. Yeah, touched out, no good. Lost it out of bounds, knocked away by Holland Hall's Mia Fugate. Norman brings it in. Pass in the corner, wide open for a three-point shot, and canning it there. Number 1, the 6'1" senior forward, Shane Roberts, hits to the corner. Holland Hall still up, but now the lead cut to 1, 11-10. 1:29 left in the opening quarter. Trying to get the pass inside to Mia Fugate, knocked away by Norman defense. And Fugate will inbounds now, under the basket on the left side. Over the top it comes. Ball handled there by Ava Greer. Back it goes to Mia Fugate. Trying to get under the basket to Davis. Davis runs it down in the corner and saves it. Now it's knocked away. The whistle is going to be a foul called on Norman, I believe. Yeah, Aaliyah Henderson. We whistle for the foul. That is only the first team foul on Norman. Holland Hall already has 4, by the way. 1:14 left in this opening quarter. Dutch with the basketball. Inbounding, Elisa Hill. Now the shot from the outside. 3-point canned by Ava Greer, the 5'10" senior. Holland Hall 14-10. Now 1 minute left in the opening quarter. This is the girls' third-place game of the Tournament of Champions on the third and final day. Norman inside, trying to get a pass in there. Knocked away. Battle on the floor is loose. Picked up for Holland Hall by Kalia Johnson. Ahead she comes to Ava Greer. Greer drives, shoots, scores from the left side. So Holland Hall with a quick 5 points here in the last few seconds. Coming down to 30 seconds. There's the drive under the basket, trying to save it, and does. Leaves it off for number 15, and one nice shot by Jackie Rollins. Aaliyah Henderson drove, lost control, but saved it, tossed it in. Back to Jackie Rollins, and she scored a 2-pointer just a moment ago, and now back we come the other way. Here are the Dutch. Holland Hall inside. Davis looking for a shot. Won't go. Now 15 seconds, clock running. Elise Hill over the left side to Clea Johnson. Johnson, Dutch taking their time. looking for his last shot of the quarter. Pass comes to Elise Hill. Hill takes the long jumper. No, just off the front of the rim. No good. Less than a second left, and that's going to end the first quarter of play. 1 quarter in the books in the third place girls game here for the Tournament of Champions. And the score is Holland Hall 16, the Norman Tigers 12. We'll take a break. This is the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Ready to start the second quarter here of the girls' third place game, the Tournament of Champions here in Tulsa. The score going into the second quarter, Holland Hall 16, Norman 12. In that first quarter, Elise Hill and Ava Greer both had 5 points for the Dutch. Shane Roberts led the way with 5 points for Norman. The Dutch shot 7 of 13, 53% of that first quarter, compared to 4 of 9 for Norman. Holland Hall in the attack, whistle, and a traveling is going to be called. Traveling on Mia Fugate. Come back the other way with the Norman Tigers. Holland Hall 2 of 6 on 3-pointers. Norman 1 of 2 in the first quarter. Norman 3 of 6 to free throws. Holland Hall is yet to go to the free throw line. Dropping the ball into the basket. Nice feed in by Jackie Rollins. Olivia Watkins misses the shot in close. Scramble on the floor. The ball picked up by Miranda Davis. Back come the Dutch. Oh, long bounce pass. Elise Hill tried to work it through there, but it's stolen by Jackie Rollins. She brings it down, drops it off inside, now fouled inside. It's going to be Olivia Watkins. Elise Hill picks up the foul. That's already the 5th team foul on Holland Hall, though, with 7:20 left in the first half. These are up and out, no good. Olivia Watkins gets one more, fouled in the act of shooting. Watkins hits the second one. 16-13. Trapped in the middle of the corner. Mia Fugate gets it out, though, to Miranda Davis. Driving the right side. Up and in it goes to Ava Greer. Greer with a nice feed from Davis. Laid it up on the right side. 18-13. Holland Hall by 5. Trying for the shield is Fugate. Now driving the lane for the Tigers. And fouled is Alicia Henderson. Grabbed as she went up for the shot. Foul is going to be on Sophia Rigolato for Holland Hall, number 23. And 2 shots coming here for Alicia Henderson. She hits the first. One more coming. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets 2 here. Henderson. Perfect. Hits both of them. 18-15 now, Holland Hall. Holland Hall inbounds the backcourt. Pressure from the Norman Tigers. Gets over the front court. The pass may be too long, though. Trying to chase it down. Can't save it, though. Was Ava Greer. Pass too long from Elise Hill. Trying to break that press from Norman. Turnover against Holland Hall. Back come the Lady Tigers. Alicia Henderson down the right side. Caught off there by Holland Hall's Mia Fugate. Comes inside to the big post girl. That's Nessa Begay. Alicia Henderson drives the lane, goes up for the shot, knocked away, stolen away. Here comes Holland Hall. Mia Fugate leads the attack for the Dutch. Norman falls back quickly on defense, though. Cut off the break. Now drive down the lane, up with the right hand, and back around and in. Miranda Davis gets the roll, and in it goes. The Dutch up by 5, 20-15. Jackie Rollins for Norman, drives down, has the ball knocked away, stripped by Elise Hill. Back come the Dutch, drive inside, and the ball is knocked away from Sophia Regalado as the 5'10 junior tried to go up for the basket. Fouled by Norman's Nessa Begay. Does that name sound familiar? Nessa Begay, 6'1 junior for the Norman Lady Tigers. Her daddy is that famous pro golfer, Nota Begay. Now an active broadcaster as well. Does a great job as analyst on the Golf Channel. Nota Begay, his daughter, playing in the game here for the Norman Tigers, Nessa Begay. She's at the free throw. Shot is up, no good. Shot is good, I'm sorry, by Sophia Regalado. Hits both free throws, 22-15. Holland Hall over Norman. Norman coming across. Coach Frankie Parks yells out, move it here, trying to get his Tigers going. In the lane, there's an easy shot. Oh, knocked away. Oh, great defensive play by Kalia Johnson. It was Jackie Rollins going through the lane by herself, it looked like, to lay it up easily. Out of nowhere came Kalia Johnson, stripped the ball, out of bounds, it goes back to Norman. Now on the drive, put the shot up. No good. Out of bounds it goes. It will stay with the Tigers, though. Micaiah Johnson coming in the basketball game for Elise Hill for Holland Hall. Norman at the basket. Inbounds it now. Back it goes to Henderson. Alicia Henderson now dribbles out. Down the left sideline. Lobs the ball in and trying to get a shot in is Nessa Begay. Two players fall. Begay falls. Also falling for Holland Hall and losing her shoe was Sophia Regalado. Now Sophia's got her shoe back on. It comes back in the front court. Drives the lane and she's fouled as she goes up for the layup. I believe that was Jackie Rollins called for the foul. Yep, Jackie Rollins gets the foul. And to shoot two will be Sophia Regalado. Free throws up and in. Boy, these girls are good free throw shooters. High arching shot for Sophia Regalado. Here she goes, launches it again, and bounces around the rim and falls through again. 24-15, the Dutch are out to a 9-point lead on the Tigers. Norman High School across the 10-second line. Driving for the basket, up with the right hand, no good. Simmons and a rebound up and in though. That was a nice job by Elisa Henderson, followed the miss by Simmons. Henderson laid it in and was fouled. The foul on Micaiah Johnson. There's 5'6" freshman for Holland Hall. Out now for the Tigers. Comes 35, Nessa Begay. She'll get a rest here. In is Jordan Rollins for her. Back to the free throw line. It seems like she's been here the whole first half. Alicia Henderson hits the free throw, completing the three-point play. And Norman closes in on that 24, now 18 lead for Holland Hall. Fugate. Pass off the left side. It goes to Sophia Regalado. Back to Fugate. Now Regalado down the sideline. Shot from the left corner. In, around, and out. Tip up, in, and good, though. That was Micaiah Johnson with the tip in. Holland Hall 26-18. Driving, being fouled is Kayleen Simmons. Foul is called on Holland Hall's Mia Fugate. At the free throw line is Kaylin Simmons for Norman High. She has two shots coming. There's the first. Around and in. One more coming. Out comes Mia Fugate. In to replace her is Elise Hill for Holland Hall and Coach Crystal Lawson. Free throw up. This one off the front of the rim, no good. Ball tipped, brought down by Kalia Johnson. And comes back up the court. There's a whistle low and a foul. They said they foul on Alicia Henderson, grabbing Kalia Johnson from behind. Holland Hall already has 8 team fouls, so Norman will be shooting 1-and-1. Norman, that's just their 4th team foul. of this first half with 4 minutes and 30 seconds left, and Holland Hall leading 26-19. Down the floor comes Elise Hill for the Dutch. Inside the pass goes to Regalado. Regalado turns up with the left hand, no good. Rebound pulled down there by Johnson, and Johnson goes back up and in. Micaiah Johnson, one of the shortest players out there, 5'6" freshman, battled for the rebound, got it to put it back up and in. Dutch up by 9, 28-19. Driving lane for the Tigers, shot up and no good by Olivia Watkins. On the floor, picked up there by Regalado for Holland Hall. Leaves it for Kalia Johnson. She comes down the floor. Into the right corner, the pass goes to Ava Greer. Back down to Regalado. She starts over from the left side, turns it back inside. It goes. Nice pass, give and go from Elise Hill into Sophia Regalado. She went up with the left hand, but was fouled before she get to the basket. Nope, not fouled. So it's knocked away. Good defensive play there for the Tigers. Knocked away. Inbounding on their own basket for Holland Hall. Comes inside. It goes to Kalia Johnson. Johnson goes in the lane. Bounce pass over. It goes to Micaiah Johnson. Shot from the corner, in and out. Didn't fall for Ava Greer. Here comes Norman High back. Under 3.5 to play in the first half. Tigers down 28-19 to Holland Hall. Jumper off the rim, no good. From way out there by Alicia Henderson. Back come the Dutch. Whistle under the basket. Ball knocked away. Will stay with Holland Hall. Inbounding is Ava Greer. Inside it goes. Quick pass inside. Shot is up, no good by Kalia Johnson, but she is fouled. Number 3, Norman's Alicia Henderson. Call for the foul. That is going to be a shooting foul into the free throw line. Goes the Dutch Kalia Johnson, misses the first. Coming out is Alicia Henderson in to replace her. Shane Roberts for the Norman Tigers and Coach Frankie Parks. Free throw up around. This one does drop through for Kalia Johnson. Gets 1 of 2. And the Dutch have a 10-point lead. 29-19, 3:05 left to play. Shot from outside. 3-shot attempt by Shane Roberts. No good. Whistle and a foul. Underneath, and say it's going to be on Holland Hall. There'll be Norman basketball outside of the basket. The foul was called on 22, Ava Greer. Now it's 1 and 1. Track is Holland Hall over the foul limit. So it'll be Sophia Regalado into the game for the Holland Hall. Norman's Kaylin Simmons, 1 and 1 free throws. Free throws good. One more coming in. Simmons, a couple bounces, flicks it up with the right hand, around the rim and drops through. 29-21. Holland Hall, the lead is 8. Back to come with the basketball, under 3 minutes left in this first half. Kalia Johnson, left side of the pass comes down to Micaiah Johnson. In the lane, up with a shot with the left hand and in is Sophia Regalado, the 5'10 junior. A good first half, 10-point lead again for the Dutch. Here, Coach Frankie Parks saying, hurry, 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 girls. Driving down, Jordan Rollins is going to be fouled as she went for the basket. Fouled underneath. Foul's going to be called on Sophia Regalado. And to the free throw line to shoot 2 here will be Jordan Rollins. Good with the first. Change for the Dutch. In comes Miranda Davis. Out will go Sophia Regalado. One more free throw coming for Jordan Rollins. Perfect again. 31-23. Holland Hall leading the basketball. Outside 3-point shot, no good for Kalia Johnson. Holland Hall gets it back though. Driving is Ava Greer into the right corner. Double team. Gets it off. And shot no good by Miranda Davis. Follow up no good. Davis again follow up and wow, pile under the basket. 3 players are on the floor. And the foul is going to be called on Jordan Rollins of Norman High. And we have a timeout on the court. Norman Tigers take the timeout with just 2:05 left to play until halftime, with Holland Hall leading the Norman Tigers 31-23. We'll take a break for the Tournament of Champions coverage here on the Squirtle TV network.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
Free throw by Holland Hall's Miranda Davis, just short. She'll have one more coming. Davis again. This one is good. We come down to 2 minutes left in the first half. Norman down 32-23, comes down the court. Jackie Rollins looking for room inside. Trying to get the pass inside to Rollins. Battle for inside. Knocked away by Holland Hall. Rollins comes back, picks it back up, drives for the basket, and she is tied up there. Kalea Johnson. That was it. Sophia Regalado is going to be called for the foul. And at the free throw line will come Jordan Rollins, a 6'1 junior. Perfect. One more coming. This Norman team much bigger than Holland Hall. They're 6'1", 6'1", 6'1", 6 foot, 5'8", 6'8", 6'1", and 5'8". 6'8" would be a really good sized girl. 1:44 left, 32-25. Holland Hall leads under the basket, trying to get a shot up, but a whistle first. Foul's going to be on Norman's Kenan Simmons. And at the free throw line for Holland Hall will come number 11, Micaiah Johnson. 32-25. Holland Hall, 1:40 left in the first half, with 2 free throws coming from Micaiah Johnson. Up and off the left side, won't go. Rebound comes down to Norman. Back come the Lady Tigers. Down the court, into the corner it goes, driving the lane, up with the right hand, and in was Kaylin Simmons. Holland Hall down the court. Right side, whistle. Collision on the floor there. Holland Hall's Miranda Davis driving for the basket. And cut off by Shane Roberts of Norman. Both girls went down. Shane Roberts, who are trouble, is going to get herself a foul, too. Personal foul on Shane Roberts. This, again, not a shooting foul. Free throw up, free throw in. She earns the bonus. Both teams in the bonus now with 1:19 left in the first half. Miranda Davis misses the second one. Pulled down there by Norman's Jackie Rollins, and she brings the Tigers back to the front court. Off to Rollins. Rollins looks inside, looking for the big girl Nessa Begay. Begay outside with a pass that comes to Rollins. She drives the lane, scramble, and all kinds of arms and legs and people falling to the floor. That was Rollins on the floor for Norman. On the floor for Holland Hall was Ava Greer. 2 ladies get up off the court. And it'll be at the free throw line, Jackie Rollins. Nice high arching free throw, perfect. One more coming. Rollins' second free throw on the way, perfect again. Randy Davis inbounds the backcourt. Elise Hill will bring it up for the Dutch. Norman High falls back. Right side, Ava Greer. Greer comes between the two circles. Back on a pass outside to Randy Davis. Lost it for a moment, picks it back up. Pass across court, left side. That was Emma Lewis in the game now. Now a jumper in the lane, around and drops through for number 22, Ava Greer. Ava Greer, the 5'10 senior, hits it. 32 seconds left. Driving for Norman, pulling the shot back, won't go. Traveling is called first on Jackie Rollins. Clock running, 25 seconds left in this first half. Holland Hall with the basketball and the lead. Across they come. Elise Hill, down the left side it goes. Shot from the corner, and three-pointer. In by number 11, Micaiah Johnson, the 5'6" freshman. Now with just 5 seconds left, back on the Norman Tigers. Drive down the left side and a whistle. Out of bounds. They'll go over to Holland Hall with just 2.4 seconds left in the first half. Dutch with an 8-point lead. Pass trying to come in to Elise Hill, but tipped away by the Tigers' Jackie Rollins. 1.7 seconds to go. And they say it's going to go off Holland Hall. So the Norman Tigers will get a chance at the last shot here. 1.7 seconds left. And it comes to Jackie Rollins. High shot, way short. That's the end of the first half of this girls' third-place game for the Tournament of Champions. And at the half, it is Holland Hall 38, Norman Tigers 29. You're watching the Tournament of Champions on Squirtle TV from Tulsa, Oklahoma, and the BOK.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
This is your moment. You've got what it takes. The grit to get from first steps to finishing touches. You're here to train, to put in the hours. Because today's hard work gives you an edge. To get hired, to earn more, to fine-tune a future to be proud of. Career Tech. Get skilled, get paid.
With over 24 flavors of iced tea, HTO is your new destination for the best premium water and iced tea in all of Oklahoma, offering over 500 drink combinations and half-price tea during happy hour. This is your ultimate tea playground. You can order online through the app or the website for a quick pickup. Open from 7 a.m. to 8 p.m. Be sure to stop by your Tulsa location. HTO for the best tea you've ever sipped on.
At Krotz, Lori & Associates, our dedication to superior client service continues to drive our pursuit to provide the highest quality service. We are committed to providing close, personal attention to our clients and take pride in giving you the assurance that the help you receive comes from years of advanced training, technical experience, and financial acumen. We are not your ordinary bean counters. Call us today and find out what makes us different. 405-848-2200. Or visit us at krotzcpa.com.
Hey, welcome back to BOK Center, the Tournament of Champions. I'm Chris Singh and joined by Marlon Houston. He's the Assistant Athletic Director for Tulsa Public Schools and the Physical Education Coordinator. Those two titles got to keep you awful busy, Marlon.
It's going to be a busy year for me.
I think so. Let's talk about this kind of new administration. Of course, Mick Wilson taking over, longtime athletic director. Did a great job, Gil Cloud. Talk about the organization here and the 9 schools you're going to take care of and keep an eye on.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, so I come in where Jen Sanders moved up. And I took her position as the Assistant Athletic Director and Physical Education Coordinator. So the sports that I'm directly over will be girls volleyball, tennis, swimming, and cheer and pom. So I inherited her duties. I got hired in mid-August, and I didn't move into the office until the middle of October because of the shortages we had in the school system.
Give us some of your background, Marlon, before this one.
Well, grew up in Pawnee, was a Pawnee Black Bear.
There you go, yeah.
That's where I made my bones, on the football field, wrestling mat, track, cafeteria, of course. But then after that, I went to college at Morgan State University, wrestled there for 4 years. They dropped the wrestling program my third year wrestling. So I played football and wrestled my last year there. Then I transferred to Oklahoma State, finished my last year of eligibility wrestling for Oklahoma State. Once I got out of that, I got into coaching and law enforcement, and then moved full time into teaching and coaching, and been all over for about 20 plus years almost.
Well, Marlon, we're glad to have you here in the Tulsa school system here. Boy, it's such a great event here with the Tulsa Public Schools as Tournament of Champions. Brings the top high schools around the state. And what a venue. The BLK has become really a popular first-year venue for this event.
Yeah, this venue is outstanding. I've never been a part of a venue like this. Now, I've had some big tournaments, never in basketball. I've always done wrestling tournaments, and this is so different. You know, wrestling, you're in mad chaos. You don't know if the tournament's going well or not. It's just mad chaos from start to finish, about a 14-hour day job, and this is a lot more finesse. It seems like, especially with the Tournament of Champions and the venue and the great teams we have here, there's a lot on the line to be in the middle of the season.
This is Marlon Houston, the Assistant Athletic Director, also the Physical Education Coordinator. Marlon, we all know in the athletic business how important athletics are, the development of young students, boys and girls. And yet, of course, the budget pressures and everything, it's always tough to keep funding these programs.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, and that's one thing I love about being here in Tulsa. We have a lot of outside help, and one big thing about being the physical education coordinator, a lot of the funding and federal grants and different programs run through the physical education department. So we have a lot of resources at our disposal, great partners, great administration, and our physical education department, Tulsa, and our educators, they're just top-notch.
I'm also so impressed, and Tulsa is very proud of the fact of the incredible facilities we have for our student athletes at all 9 Tulsa Public Schools.
Yeah, our community does a great job with our bonding that we've passed, and you know, we have a department within our school system that's what they do. They go out and they try to utilize the money that the community votes for us, and they do a great job. They do a great job of the upkeep, maintaining, and the rotation on what facilities to move into next. And I've learned a lot the last 3 months being in this office.
And Marlon, great to have you joining the Tulsa Public Schools team. Thanks for all you've done for the schools. Look forward to working with you in the future, too.
Thank you, Mom. I appreciate you and your crew. Thanks a lot.
Having a good time.
Yes, sir.
We're going to wrap up our first half, come back with the second half of our game for third place here in the Tournament of Champions. Holland Hall right now on top of Norman. 38-29, right back on Squirtle TV. Good.
Why be a ranger? At Northwestern, with small classes, you can be seen. With over 40 programs from business to nursing, you can be career-driven. With a campus home away from home, you can be independent. With over half our students graduating without student loans, you can be debt-free. And with a mosaic of cultures, you can be you. Northwestern, success lives here.
For over 50 years, Tulsa Tech has helped people find new career paths, jobs, and a successful future. We've partnered with Tulsa businesses to grow our economy and help train the workforce of our community. During these uncertain times, one thing is for sure. Tulsa Tech will be here when life returns to normal, helping people make their own path. We will get through this together.
The High Plains Insurance Agency takes pride in keeping up with many changes in the crop insurance industry and keeping their insurers informed of these changes. The goal is to help each farmer customize their crop insurance to meet their needs. Thanks for your continued business. And remember, call Amy, Carissa, or Danny at High Plains Insurance in Medford and Loyal at 580-395-2447 or toll free at 1-800-346-4056 for a quote today.
FloorTech proudly serves schools across the state of Oklahoma with gym floors and janitorial supply needs. Contact Jeff Southall so he can help your school. Jeff proudly supports his hometown Cashin Wildcats. Go Cats!
Dr. Matt Dieselhorst at Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics can help you get game day ready. Dr. Dieselhorst works with athletes of all ages, taking a coordinated approach to accelerate return to play and maximize athletic performance. His work with pros in sports training, injury prevention, bracing, functional rehabilitation, and imaging works seamlessly with his medical and surgical expertise. Get started by going to Dieselhorst Sports and Orthopedics. Let Dr. Matt Dieselhorst get you back on the field, backing all Oklahoma athletes on the field and up.
Underway in the second half here, the BOK game for third place, Holland Hall against Norman. Ball tipped, controlled now by Holland Hall. Back comes Elise Hill. Elise Hill starts down the right side. Bounce pass that comes to Kalia Johnson. Johnson between the two circles now. Goes back to the right side corner it goes. Holding it high is Ava Greer. Back it comes now to Maya Fugate. Over it goes Sophia Regalado. Regalado starts down in the left lane. Pulls back. Looks for the shot. Doesn't take it. Kalia Johnson now has it. Has to scramble for the basketball. And saves it. Picks it up. Gets it back outside. That's Elise Hill with the ball. Now to Kalia Johnson on the side. Pass over the middle. Intercepted. Coming back the other way. Jackie Rollins drives and she is fouled. No, travel first. Jackie Rollins hit the deck, but she traveled first. Coach Frankie Parks said, "What? You kidding me?" Coach Parks not happy with that, but is traveling before any contact was made. So the ball goes back over to Holland Hall. 38-29, Holland Hall led in the first half by Ava Greer with 9 points, only player in double figures. 8 points for Leah Henderson for Norman. Holland Hall shot 51.9%, while Norman shot just 33%. Holland Hall 3 of 9 for 3 points, 1 of 4 for Norman High School. Holland Hall, basketball in front court. Sophia Regalado overcomes to the left side of the court to Clea Johnson. Johnson back on top to Regalado, trying to get it inside, but knocked away by Norman, still by the Tigers. Here come the Lady Tigers, and a layup uncontested up and in the round, and goes through for Aaliyah Henderson. Henderson gets the easy layup. Back comes Holland Hall now with a lead of 7. Between the circles, Clea Johnson off to the right side to Fugate. She'll come back to the left side now. Cut off there by Norman defender Jackie Rollins. Inside the pass goes. Trying to get a shot up. Battle for whistle, and a foul is going to be called. The pass came inside to Sophia Regalado, and she was grabbed and fouled there by Norman High. Holland Hall with the ball under the basket. Inbounding will be Mia Fugate. Fugate gets it into Kalia Johnson. Johnson. Up it goes the pass to Elise Hill. Hill backs it out. Now comes it over to Mia Fugate. Fugate drops it off for Greer. Greer. In the middle it comes. Posting up. Turning, taking the shot, and hitting it. It's Kalia Johnson. Kalia Johnson with a short jumper in the middle of the lane for Holland Hall. Back comes Norman High. Alicia Henderson starts to drive, pulls back now, guarded closely there by Elise Hill for Holland Hall. Over the court the other way it comes there. Olivia Watkins playing catch out front there with Alicia Henderson. Henderson passes across court. Now outside it comes. Jump shot from 3, no good. Tip up and is good. Jordan Rollins with a tip in on the missed jumper. 40-33, Holland Hall. Just underway in this second half of the third place game of the girls tournament. Way outside, 3-shot in by Kalia Johnson. Johnson hits the 3, and a timeout is called by Coach Frankie Parks of the Norman Tigers. Norman High ranked 6th in the state, with 6-1 record. Holland Hall came into the tournament undefeated. Their first game they went into beat Tahlequah 61-53 in the quarterfinals on Monday. Then on Tuesday, in action, they moved down to the Winchie section here, beating the Norman Tigers here in the game for 3rd place. .5:02 left, 3rd period, 43-33. Holland Hall Dutch by 10 over the Lady Tigers from Norman High School in Norman, Oklahoma. Henderson comes across the 10-second line, drives down the right side, drops it off in the corner. Shane Roberts going to take the long 3 and hits it. 3-pointer for Shane Roberts, 6'1" senior from the deep right corner. Elise Hill drives down the lane, right side, flips it up with the right hand, short. Rebound comes down to Norman, taken there by Olivia Watkins. Across the timeline it goes. Down the right side, Roberts puts it back on top. Now the driving shot, no good by Jackie Rollins. Rebound now by Jordan Rollins, and she goes up and can't get it in. Now a jump ball they're going to call. So Jackie Rollins, the senior, took the shot. It was short. Jordan Rollins, her sister, the junior, had the basketball and tried to get up. The shot was tied up in the alternating possession. The ball goes back to Holland Hall. Hill, guarded by Jackie Rollins, into the front court. Lane it comes to Fugate. Quickly back out it goes to Rollins inside. Regalado has the ball stolen away. Lead pass comes up to Jackie Rollins. Drives and can't get it in, but a whistle's going to be called and a foul, I believe. Yep. Foul is called. Jackie Rollins driving for a layup. Holland Hall's Elise Hill took a swipe at it, stopped her from getting a layup, but also picked up the foul. Shooting foul. Jackie Rollins to shoot 2. Jackie was 2 of 2 from the free throw line in the first half of play. Gets that one, has one more coming. Hits that one as well. Norman shot 21 free throws in the first half, making 16 of them. Good free throw shooting team. Got both of those, 43-38. Holland Hall's lead is cut in some. Elise Hill over to the right side now. It comes to Miranda Davis. Davis gets pressure from Norman's Olivia Watkins and dribbled it out of bounds. Olivia Watkins forces the turnover for Norman, and she'll bounds the ball, and back come the Lady Tigers. Leah Henderson across the 10-second line. Head coach Frankie Park showing us the directions. Shane Roberts takes the shot, won't go on a long-range 3-pointer. Rebound comes down to Holland Hall. Ava Greer back on the run. Off the right side, flips it over to Lisa Hill. Lisa Hill drops it off and driving the lane to Fugate. Now she's cut off. Back comes Sophia Regalado. She comes all the way down the lane, slapped away defensively. Jordan Rollins knocked that away, and here come the Tigers back the other way. Again, it's Henderson. Top of the circle, left side, wide open for the 3. Jackie Rollins won't go off the front of the rim. Battle for the basketball underneath, and a whistle's going to be called. Foul is going to be called on Norman. Foul is going to be on number 20, Olivia Watkins gets the foul. That is the second team foul for Norman. Holland Hall just won so far in the second half. Into the front court comes Holland Hall. Mia Fugate leaves it there for Sophia Regalado. Ava Greer now takes the outside shot off the rim, no good. Picked up there by Elise Hill. Elise Hill, she turns, takes the jumper, in and out, no good. On the floor, battling for it. Goes off out of bounds and off of Holland Hall. On the floor trying for the basketball was Miranda Davis, but rolled off her fingers out of bounds. That'll be Norman Tigers inbounding. In for Norman comes Kellyanne Simmons. Holland Hall makes a change too. Out comes Miranda Davis. Kalia Johnson replaces her. Tigers trying to get the ball inside of the pass to Shane Roberts on the floor. Battle for the basketball. Holland Hall takes it away now through the hands of Jordan Rollins. She lost it and they back the other way. And Leah Henderson scores for Norman High. The Dutch inside the ball comes. Clea Johnson outside it goes down. Long three-pointer by Maya Fugate. Fugate hits it 46-40. Holland Hall over Norman. Coming down to the final 2 minutes of the third quarter. Alicia Henderson starts to drive, but it's cut off there. Battle for the basketball on the floor. Whistle. Jump ball is going to be called. Possession arrow is going to favor. I believe Norman's going to keep it. Yes, they are. Tigers keep the basketball on this near sideline. Alicia Henderson will inbound it. Now they move it under the basket, the baseline. Henderson, over the top it comes. 23, Kaylin Simmons. Simmons, back it goes to Henderson. In the lane it goes. Fake right, pitch it left. Jordan Rollins goes up with a shot, misses it. On the floor, battle for it. Picked up by the Tigers. Now outside shot by Rollins, hits the three. So Rollins got knocked out of the lane, goes out and retrieves the basketball, hits a three. And all of a sudden, Norman is back within three, 46-43. Oh, a driving layup, no good for Holland Hall. Missing it there was Elise Hill. Now we drive the other way, and now a foul is going to be called on the Dutch. 15, Mia Fugate called for the foul. That's going to send Kaylin Simmons to the free throw line to shoot two for the Tigers. This free throw is no good, off to the left side. Holland Hall sends in Micaiah Johnson. Brings out Mia Fugate. One more free throw coming. Kaylin Simmons missed the first one. Third dribble. Flicks it up with the right hand. Off the front of the rim, no good. In the lane. Nice rebound. Pulled down for the Dutch there by Micaiah Johnson. Back comes Holland Hall. Clea Johnson leaves it for Micaiah Johnson. In the corner it goes. Ava Greer tries to get inside and does to Sophia Rigolato. Rigolato back out on top. It comes to Elise Hill. Under a minute to play, the third quarter. 46-43. Holland Hall lead of three in the ball. Cross court it goes. Ava Greer turns, pivots, turns right, takes the jump shot, no good. Rebound comes out to Clea Johnson. She's fouled. Clea Johnson fouled by Norman's 23, Kaylin Simmons. And Clea Johnson will go to the free throw line to shoot two. Fouled in the act of shooting after that follow-up attempt on the rebound. Johnson free throw, perfect. One more coming. We have 36.6 seconds left in this third quarter. One more for Johnson. It's up, and it's good. 48-43. Dutch with a 5-point lead. Norman in the final 30 seconds of the third quarter. Keyed by Alicia Henderson. Now it's taken away by Holland Hall. They try to get a breakaway. Ball knocked down by Norman. Now picked up again by Holland Hall. It was Clea Johnson. She throws it down the court and throws it away. Wild scramble there. Turnover against Holland Hall. The Lady Tigers inbound on their own basket. 18.9 seconds left. Trailing 48-43. Henderson slowly across the timeline. They'll want the last shot of this quarter. Coach Frankie Parks gives them the go-ahead. Let's go, girls. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Driving layup is good by Alicia Henderson to end the third quarter. Nicely done there by Norman at the very final seconds of the quarter. And we have 8 minutes left to play in this game to decide the third place winner for this Tournament of Champions 2001. We'll have 8 minutes coming back. It's Holland Hall 48, Norman 45. This is Tournament of Champions basketball at the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Squirtle TV.
Are you looking for a bank that provides excellent security and safety for your account information? Then Bank Central is made for you. When you use our website, bcna.com, you can pay bills, check account balances, download statements, and even manage your debit card. With our mobile app, you can do all that, plus make deposits as easily as taking a picture with your phone. Talk to a CSR at any of our 6 locations to find the products that work best for your banking needs. At Bank Central, we're centered on you. Member FDIC.
Upper crust wood-fired pizza.
Third quarter stats, the Holland Hall leading Norman 48-45 in this game for third place, the determinative champions. Holland Hall shooting 47%, 17-36, 5 of 12 from three-point, 9 of 13 from the free throw line, and 20 rebounds. Norman 12 of 30, shooting 40%, 3 of 9 from the three-point line, 18 of 25 though shooting free throws, 9 points more off the free throw line, and 23 rebounds. 48-45, Holland Hall leaders 3 with the ball. Shot the final 8 minutes of play for this game for third place in the tournament of champions. Holland Hall in the front court with the basketball. Johnson, inside it goes. Now kick the outside. Jump shot is taken for 3. In and out. Doesn't fall for Elise Hill. Norman Tigers with the rebound. That's Leah Henderson. Henderson gets in the front court with a pass to Jordan Rollins. Jordan in the lane, up with the left hand, and they're out and won't go, but a foul. Nice move by Jordan Rollins, 6'1 junior, but wouldn't fall for. They're going to call Holland Hall's Elise Hill for the penalty. Foul, and at the free throw line to shoot 2. Jordan Rollins, you mentioned, big advantage for Norman through the first 3 quarters of play at the free throw line. Hit 19 free throws. It was good, 48-47. Hall's lead is cut down to 1. And back come the Dutch. Sophia Regalado. Out it comes through the 2 circles. Clea Johnson out to get the ball now is Elise Hill. Top of the circle on the right side. Goes past, short pass left side. Over it goes to Clea Johnson. Now Ava Greer on top. Elise Hill. Back to left side. It goes to Sophia Regalado. Regalado down the right side. Driving towards the basket, pulling up, taking the shot. No good for Eva Greer. Battle for the rebound. Pulled down there by Shane Roberts for Norman. Back come the Lady Tigers. Pulling, stopping, pulling, hitting is Alicia Henderson. Alicia Henderson on a 3-pointer is going to give Norman the lead 49-48. We'll have a timeout. Timeout is taken, in fact, by Norman coach Frankie Parks as they take the lead on Holland Hall 49-48. 6:46 left in this game for third place. You're listening to the Tournament of Champions for the BOK Center in Tulsa, Oklahoma on Squirtle TV.
So now you're here again, knocking at my door. A little too late for, I'm sorry for. The lights went out 'cause you kept cutting the cord. And I started to fade into your gray.
This is Grain and Grange Market, the coolest little boutique you've never heard of. Come see us.
So Norman High has come back from a 10-point deficit and fought back to take the lead, 49-48. Holland Hall now trailing for the first time with the basketball. The ball is stolen away by Alicia Henderson. She drives down the court. Left-handed layup is in. And they now extend their lead to 51-48. The Norman Lady Tigers of 6A taking over this basketball game in the fourth quarter. Back comes Holland Hall out of the 4A classification. Ball comes in and a shot taken in the lane by Elise Hill and hits it. Elise Hill with a quick jumper. Brings the Dutch back to within 1. Lady Tigers. Alicia Henderson, their leader, the 5'8 junior. Had steals, had 2 points. She's hit some threes. Been a real factor today for the Norman High School team. Gets the ball inside. Layup won't go for Rollins. Tip up, no good. Alicia Henderson goes up to the left side, and she is hammered. She'll go to the free throw line. The foul is going to be on Holland Hall's Ava Greer. That is the 4th team foul on Holland Hall. Norman has just 3. But this one is a Two-shot foul for Alicia Henderson, fouled in the act of shooting. She is the only returning starter for Coach Frankie Parks on this Norman team. Free throw good. Have another one coming here. Henderson, free throws up, free throws in. Mia Fugate into the front court for Holland Hall. Drops it off to Kalia Johnson. Gives way to Elise Hill. Hill backs it off. Back comes to Johnson on the right side. Now down to Sophia Rigolato. Rigolato dribbles back to the top of the circle. Gives it away to Elise Hill. Elise holds it high. Throws it in the left corner. It goes to Kalia Johnson. Johnson drives the lane. Ball is blocked and she's fouled. It was Jackie Rollins. We check it. Shane Roberts called for the foul. Shane Roberts called for the foul. To the free throw line goes Holland Hall's 5'8 junior, Kalia Johnson. Johnson in around, the rattles out, no good. Have one more free throw coming. Johnson up and around and drops through. 53-51. Holland Hall back to within 2 points. Norman inbounds the ball, clock running, coming down to the 5-minute mark, left in this game for third place in the Tournament of Champions here at the BOK Center. In the front court, Norman Tigers, lob pass goes inside. Layup is no good, battled for there, loose on the floor. Jordan Rollins battling for it. Two girls on the floor. Holland Hall, Sophia Rigolato was there. Also there was number 33, Jordan Rollins. And rolls out of bounds, going to stay with Norman. Norman inbound pass comes to Jackie Rollins. Rollins now shot from the corner on the left side. No good by Leah Henderson. Back comes Holland Hall on the run. It's a 2-on-2 break. Taking the shot, it is short by Elise Hill, but a foul is called underneath. A scramble for the rebound. Foul is on number 23. That's Kaylin Simmons from the Norman Lady Tigers at the free throw line. Clea Johnson. She'll shoot two. Foul in the act of shooting in that wild scrum under the basket. Hits the first one. She makes this next one. We'll have a tie game just under the 5-minute mark. 4:57 left in the game for the third place title in the Tournament of Champions. Free throw, perfect again. And we are tied, 53 all. So Holland Hall fights back, ties this game up. Leah Henderson across the timeline. Now backs it off. Starts back again. Circles around the right side. Back down the lane. Lays it up with the right hand, and it falls in. Boy, she has really been a force. Leah Henderson, the 5'8 junior for the Norman Tigers. Puts him back up by two, 55-53. Quickly back down the court comes Holland Hall. The Dutch in the middle. It goes to Kalia Johnson. Johnson starts down the lane. Now backs it off. Gives off to Mia Fugate. Fugate in the court, Elisa Hill. Elise Hill back between the two circles. Guarded closely there by Alicia Roberts. Or Alicia Henderson, excuse me. Ball comes down. Stop. Shot taken. High off the rim. No good by Kalia Johnson. And the ball bounces out of bounds. And a foul is going to be called also on Holland Hall's Micaiah Johnson. So foul on Johnson. Norman gets the ball out of bounds. That's the 15th foul on Holland Hall. Both these teams have 5 team fouls. Henderson drops the ball off and picked up there. Now batted away on the floor. Still on the floor. Loose ball. Holland Hall gets it back. Really battling for the basketball there. Nicely done for Holland Hall by Micaiah Davis. Here they come to the front court now. Micaiah Johnson holds it up, takes a shot, and it is off, no good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Tigers. Now she tries to get out of there. That was number 15, Jackie Rollins, who hit, falls down. The foul is going to be on Holland Hall's Elise Hill. That's the 16th foul on the Dutch. So the next one will send Norman to the free throw line in these final 3 minutes and 25 seconds. With Norman leading Holland Hall 55-53. Tigers with the basketball. Shane Roberts passes outside. It comes to Kellen Simmons. Simmons drives the lane. Now slips and falls under the basket. Trying to save it is Jordan Rollins, and she couldn't do it. Jordan trying to save the ball, but it goes back to Holland Hall now, the Dutch. Trailing by 2. Mia Fugate inbounds. Back we come the other way now. Elise Hill bounces to the corner. Basketball is Ava Greer. Now Kayla Johnson. Johnson looks inside. Starts to drive. Outside it goes. 2-point shot on the way. No good by Micaiah Johnson. And the ball comes down to the Norman Tigers. Here they come back. On the drive, Henderson down the lane. Pulls up. Takes the jumper. Off the front of the rim. No good. Rebound cleared for the Dutch by Micaiah Johnson. 5'6" freshman. In the corner goes the pass. Out front it goes. This is Sophia Regalado. Between the circle, Mia Fugate. Down to the right side, Johnson. Back it comes to Elise Hill. Looks up, doesn't take the shot. Guarding her is Shane Roberts for Norman. Working the ball around, Regalado. Goes back to the right side. Elise Hill. Bounces inside it comes. Turning, jumping up, no good with the shot. Too tough for Regalado. Off the glass, and in it comes to the hands of Elisa Henderson. Henderson drives down the lane, up with the left hand, and in. Elisa Henderson, one-on-one just by herself there, gets her own rebound, drives the length of the court, lays it to the left-hand side. Holland Hall never stopped the ball, and now the Dutch are down by 4, 57-53, and we're at 1:45 and counting. Holland Hall. Clea Johnson. Way outside. Three-pointer off the back of the rim, no good. Tipped around. Control there, picked up by Sophia Regalado. She tried to get it up and whistle. And out of bounds it goes. Going to stay with Holland Hall. I think it was Kaylin Simmons who knocked it out of bounds for Norman. Change for Holland Hall. Out will come Micaiah Johnson. Also coming in is Miranda Davis. She replaces Sophia Regalado. Inbounding will be Mia Fugate. Gets it in. Lisa Hill. Bounces it pass inside. It goes around to Davis. Davis fakes to the right. Comes back to the left. Shot it up and short. Rebound followed up there by number 32, Kalia Johnson. And she is fouled. Foul called on Jackie Rollins for Norman. And to the free throw line will go number 32, Kalia Johnson, the 5'8 junior. Holland Hall trails 57-53. 1:24 left. Perfect on the free throw. One more for Kalia Johnson. Kalia Johnson. Free throw. Oh, off the back rim, no good. Rebound for the Norman Tigers. In the lane was Jackie Rollins. Back comes Norman. They lead 57-54 by 3. Whistle, and Coach Frankie Parks wants a timeout. Talk it over with Lady Tigers with a 3-point lead, 57-54, 1:18 left in the game for third place here in the Tournament of Champions. Back to BOK Center after this break on Scorable.
When pain or an injury is keeping you from the game of life, we want to help you get back to your golf game, your yoga game, to the backyard games, the home games, back to the fun and games. Physical Therapy Central.
The thing with car buying nowadays is just how many options there are when it comes to where to actually get a car. Dealerships, websites, auctions, private sellers, and so on. But knowing exactly where to get your car loan makes it all much less stressful. That's where Communication Federal can help. There's a reason we're known for auto loans around here. Lots of car options, lots of places to buy, but only one choice for an auto loan. Communication Federal Credit Union.
Chris Lincoln, Grant Merrill back at the BOK Center. This is the game for third place for the gals in the Tournament of Champion bracket. Norman against Holland Hall with Norman leading 57-54, 1:18 left. After this, we have a short break. Then we have the game for third place for the boys. What a great one this ought to be. Owasso and Jenks, two powers in 6A. be in the game for third place. That'll tip at 5:30 here at the BOK. Come on down, see the two championship games tonight, 7 and 8:30 as well. Lady Tigers across the front court with Leah Henderson handing the basketball for them. She's been their leader throughout the game here this afternoon. Oh, a scramble for the basketball. And 5 seconds. Good defensive effort there. Pressure put on Mia Fugate. And Leah Henderson was caught with a count, and the turnover goes against Norman. And here come the Dutch back to play. Pass comes down all the way to Mia Fugate and hits the three. And a quick timeout is being called by Crystal Lawson. 57 seconds left. We're tied 57-57. That's the Mia Fugate show. The 5'4 junior hassled Aaliyah Henderson. Got the count, holding the basketball too long there midcourt. Then they get the ball right back, fire it down the right sideline to Mia Fugate. She cans a deep three-point shot to tie the game. 57-57, 57.4 seconds left. We'll be right back on the Squirtle Network.
At Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, we've helped a lot of people, and our goal was to treat each and every person like a friend. And as a friend, we've got your back always. We understand what you're going through. Being lawyers is what we do, but it's not all that we are. We care. We'll stand beside you throughout the entire legal process, not just as lawyers, but as your friends. We are Maples Nixon Diesel Horse, and we are here to help.
.4 seconds left. Holland Hall and Norman tied 57-57. Game for third place. Trisha Lawson called the timeout to set up her press for Holland Hall. A lot of pressure in the backcourt. Lena Henderson gets the inbound pass. Holland Hall falls back. Henderson drives down the left sideline. Hands it off to Shane Roberts. Back it comes, the middle. Once again, Alicia Henderson handling it. Holland Hall bench yelling no fouls. Kaylin Simmons. Lob pass stolen away for Holland Hall. There again, is Mia Fugate. Fugate gets in the front court. Gives way to Sophia Riccolato. Now switching around to the right side it comes. Holland Hall's Elisa Hill drives, shoots, under the basket, no good. Rebound for Norman. Here come the Lady Tigers back down the run. We're tied 57, 16 seconds left. Whistle and a timeout called by Frankie Parks. There's a collision on the court there as Jackie Rollins went down right in front of the coach, but he got the timeout. So timeout, 14.8 seconds left. We'll keep it right here. This is the start of the afternoon evening session here for the Tournament of Champions on its third and final day. 8 games each day. You mentioned right after this one, at 5:30, it'll be a third place game for Owasso and Jenks. Then we get ready for the championship trophies to be presented here. At 7 p.m., the Bixby Lady Spartans will be tipping against Lincoln Christian. That's a 7 o'clock ladies championship game. That then followed at 8:30 by Memorial against Dell City for the title. That game at 8:30 for first place in the 56th annual 2021 Tournament of Champions boys bracket. So far today, our first 4 games in the morning were decided by a total of 10 points. Tahlequah defeated Booker T. Washington 44-42. Then in the second girls game, Howe edged Cheline 49-48. In the boys, Hydro just got by Cashin 51-49. Then Crossing Christian won by 5 over Victory Christian 60-55. 10 points separating 4 games in the Tournament of Champions. This was a great job. Mick Wilson and his staff have done putting this together. The invitation's out to get such a balanced field, showcasing the best in Oklahoma basketball. And here we go. 14 seconds left. We're tied. Norman and Holland Hall. Inbound pass comes to the Tigers. In the center, driving, Jackie Rollins, whistle. And a foul is going to be called. It'll be a go against Holland Hall's Ava Greer. End of the free throw line. Here comes Norman's 6'1" senior, Jackie Rollins. Jackie to shoot two. First is up, around, and bounces off the front of the rim. Jackie, by the way, was 4 for 4. Shooting free throws for the first 3 quarters of play here. Misses that front end. Now she has one more. Free throw up and off again. But the rebound up and put back in for Norman by Jordan Rollins. 6'1 junior. Nobody blocked her out. Got it off the rim, put it right back in. Lead is 2, 1 second left. Holland Hall, the shot up. No good. Time expires, and Norman wins the game for third place, beating Holland Hall 59-57. Again, another close game here in this tournament of champions. Norman 59, Holland Hall 57. As the Lady Tigers win this game for third place. We'll come back to wrap this one up, take a look at the statistics, look ahead to the final 3 games of the tournament. But once again, this incredible series continues. We now have had 5 games today, separated a total of 12 points. We'll take a break. This is Squirtle TV.
Dr. Devin Nightingale is your chiropractic choice in North Edmond with easy access from Cashion, Guthrie, Luther, and all the Oklahoma City surrounding areas. As a former college athlete, Dr. Nightingale understands the importance of a fully functioning body to gain that competitive edge. Also certified in prenatal and pediatric treatments, Dr. Nightingale sees all types of patients, ranging from 2 weeks old to 97 years old. We offer conservative treatments to get you back in the game, whether you're a weekend warrior or a professional athlete. So give us a call at 405-471-5565 for a free consultation today.
Chris Lincoln courtside after a thrilling third place game for the Tournament of Champions for the ladies bracket, with Norman in a last second tip in beating Holland Hall 59-57, as the Norman Lady Tigers will receive the third place trophy here, and Holland Hall finishes 4th in this year's Tournament of Champions. What a great run we've had, though, for these young ladies and the boys as well. We have a short break here before we come back with the boys' third place game. This ought to be a dandy, too. It is Owasso against Jenks. Memorial defeated Owasso last night 66-58, while Jenks lost in overtime to Del City 67-65, which means it's Memorial and Del City playing for the championship in the boys bracket tonight at 8:30. On the girls' side, we'll have Bixby against Lincoln Christian. That'll be at 7 o'clock. Looking for our final stats, and here we go, 59-57. Norman winning over Holland Hall. Norman shot 42%, 17 to 40. Holland Hall shot just 38%, 19 to 50. 3-pointers, 3 of 10 for Norman, 6 of 18 for Holland Hall. But once again, the difference on the free throw line. Norman made 22 of 31 free throw attempts. Holland Hall 13 of 19. Rebounds, the Lady Tigers out-rebounded the Dutch 35-27. Turnovers, Norman, though, had 19 turnovers to 11 for Holland Hall. Leading scorers for the Dutch, Claire Johnson at 18 points, 5-11 shooting, 1 of 3 from the three-point area, 7 of 10 from the free throw line. She also had a game-high 9 rebounds in the contest for Holland Hall. For Norman, they were led by Aaliyah Henderson. She had 24 points, 8 of 12 from the field, 8 of 9 free throws, and led them with 10 rebounds as well. Also in double figures for the Lady Tigers was Jordan Rollins. She had 15 points on the contest. So Holland Hall had 16-12 after the first quarter of play. It then led at halftime of this one, 38-29. Norman closed the gap at the end of 3 periods. It was 48-45 Holland Hall. But then the Norman Lady Tigers outscored the Dutch 14-9 in the fourth quarter to win 59-57, as you mentioned. That 2-point win means we've had 5 games decided by a total of 12 points in the tournament. If you have a chance to get down here, come on down for the championship games tonight. Once again, it'll be the ladies playing at 7 o'clock with the girls bracket, Bixby against Lincoln Christian. Then at 8:30, the boys championship. This ought to be a great one. Memorial, undefeated, reigning 5A champions against Dell City, the defending champions of this Tournament of Champions tournament. I'll be back with Grant Merrill to bring you all the action. Stay with us here on Squirrel TV. Thanks for joining us this afternoon. Back coming up with championship games after this.